Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tactical Chaos. We're here with another Division 2 Best Build video. And today we're going to be demoing the Heartbreaker gear set with Ridgeway's Pride. And I'm calling this build Bleeding Hearts. It is actually pretty sick, dude, when you get up close. But, you know, from a distance, this build is not at its full potential. But it does have the potential to put in a little bit of work. Oh, really? Alright, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and run just a little bit of this.
I don't know if you got the turret back online.
What do you think?
That you're an incompetent ass?
It's online.
Good. Now get back here. Bonnie's got more work for you.
We're just going to be running a little bit of the Captain Lewis mission so I can show you guys how the build works, you know. Something a little bit different than the resource convoy build videos I usually drop. And I can't wait for tomorrow to come so we could actually have a new season to run, dude. That is going to be so sick, bro. Like, super stoked. Really? Oh, whoa. Come on, what's up?
I lost you for a second.
And plus, this mission's hella fun.
Took out the node, but must have been some interference or something.
Uh-oh.
System activated. System curtailed. System restored.
Where is that EMP? Oh, there you go. Alright. Alright, so what are we going to do in this situation?
System reactivated.
Oh!
Unknown network detected. Rogue striker drone detected. System curtailed.
Whoa. Where'd that come from? Alright, you guys, that was a little bit of fun. Let's go check out the build that I'm running. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, man, a like rating would be appreciated. And like I said, if you guys want to, support the Chaos channel, bro, just hit that sub button real quick, guys. Let's go and check this build out real quick. So what I'm running is the same that I usually run with my Heartbreaker gear set. I need to have that technician specialization. But we got a few different things going on with this one, right? So we got that extra skill tier, which we definitely need with the technician, because we're not rocking the Memento backpack, so we don't have a skill tier from that. And I like to have a little bit of skill, a little bit of skill punch in my builds, right? So at least it's just a little bit. Alright, so then we are running the Carnage, which is basically the Negev LMG, but with perfect sadist on it. We got 850 rounds per minute at 67k weapon damage, 135 rounds in the mag, 15% LMG damage, 12% damage to target out of cover, 6% damage to armor. And then, like I said, perfect sadist on it. You deal 25% weapon damage to bleeding enemies. And then we are rocking the Ridgeway's Pride chest piece on here, which has weapon damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage with a critical hit damage mod on there. And we got Bleeding Edge. Shooting enemies within 15 meters applies bleed to the target and repairs 3 to 48% of your armor per every second that enemies are bleeding. Now it goes off of how many enemies are bleeding. One enemy will repair 3% every second, 2, 6%, 3, 12%, 4, 24%, and 5, 48%. Now, 48% armor every second is actually kind of insane, right? But you do got to have 5 enemies bleeding. So when you're running the Carnage, bro, you just tap a group of enemies that are right in front of you, blind them, and then just lay into a bunch of other dudes and let that armor regen fast. That's why the blinder works pretty well with this build. Alright, so then we got the 4-piece Heartbreaker gear set. We got the mask with armor, critical hit damage, and critical hit damage mod. We got the Heartbreaker backpack with armor, critical hit damage, critical hit chance. The knee pads have armor, critical hit damage. Holster has armor, critical hit damage. And then my gloves are the contractor gloves, 170k armor, 8% damage to armor, and critical hit damage with 10% LMG damage on them. And then we're at 1.6 mil armor with the build as it is. And then we got the Heartbreaker talent, which is 15% assault rifle damage, 15% LMG damage, 15% weapon handling with Heartstopper on here. Headshots apply pulse for 5 seconds. Weapon hits on pulse enemies add a stack of 1% bonus armor and 1% damage to pulse enemies to a max stacks of 50. So that is 50% weapon damage and 50% bonus armor. And then with the with the backpack on, it goes up to 100% bonus armor because you gain 2% stacks for the armor. This does not apply to the weapon damage. So every 1% weapon damage you grab, you get 2% bonus armor when you have the backpack on. So we're getting 100% bonus armor, 50% weapon damage, plus armor regen with the bleeding hearts, and then perfect sadist activated. Now there is better Heartbreaker builds, and I'm going to be the first to say that. I've dropped a few builds that are pretty insane with Heartbreaker, but I definitely wanted to try to find a way to work Ridgeway's Pride and the Carnage in with this build. Now what makes this build so cool is the high rate of fire on the Carnage. The 850 rounds per minute builds up stacks extremely fast with the Heartbreaker gear set, and it's got sadist on it. But also, we have the Police M4 with 850 rounds per minute as is. Damage to target out of cover, health damage, weapon damage, and then we got measured on this Police M4, which is pretty sick, bro, because this has the top half of the magazine has an additional 20% rate of fire, but it does minus 30% weapon damage. The bottom half has a negative 20% rate of fire and an additional 30% weapon damage. So what this does is it allows you to build up your stacks extremely fast for the first half of the magazine. So you build that Heartbreaker stack up really fast, and then the second half of the magazine has the Heartbreaker buffs all the way built up, and then it has an additional 30% weapon damage. So as the magazine slows down, that Heartbreaker buff is already hella high weapon damage and is hitting hella hard with the additional second half of the magazine. So measured actually works really, really well with the Heartbreaker gear set. I love it. It is a great talent to run with the Heartbreaker. Alright, you guys, and then we got the Jammer Pulse because I'm running against Black Tusk. I like to be able to shut down their bots and shit. And then we got the Blinder Firefly, which is just one of my favorite things to run when I'm running against large hordes of enemies, so I could, you know, blind them, smoke them, grab them tags, cool my skills down, and do it again. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this build as you guys do my other builds. If you guys were new to the channel, this happened to be your first watching my channel, thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the build, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Season 10, and that is going to be super sick. Catch you guys tomorrow.